Shaw, the chairperson and managing director of Biocon on ET Now. Thank you so much for joining us here. Ms. Mazumdar, can you talk to us about the new approval that you've got from the EU as well as Australia, and what is this going to mean for Biocon? How crucial is it?
So, this is positive news for Biocon and Mylan because this is our first insulin analog, insulin glargine, that has received approval from both EU and Australia. And this would sort of herald our entry into the insulin analog market in both these markets by the second half of this year. As you know, insulin is a big thrust for Biocon. We believe that we have a portfolio of insulin and insulin analogs, which could actually prove to be a very, very significant play for Biocon, as we see ourselves as being a very premier insulin company in the world, where we have actually stated our aspirations of being able to treat 1 in 5 insulin-dependent patients who require any form of either insulin or insulin analog to be using a Biocon product in the next 10 years. So I think this is quite a tall aspiration, and we're getting towards that.
Could you also give us a sense of the timelines by when do you expect insulin glargine to be approved in the US?
No, I would say that insulin glargine in the US market will take some time for approval because, there is a 30-month stay or a 30-month hold put in terms of the US opportunity because of the challenge that that Mylan has received from Sanofi. So we are going to not see that product in the US market just as yet.
Misha, over the last 3-4 months with various approval for the company, does it showcase the ability of the company in R&D investment that took place over years?
Well, what you've said is absolutely correct, that, this was our status ever since we got into biosimilars. And it was an area that was not well understood. It was perceived to be high risk and also high investment. And, we did stay on the course because we believed that this is going to be a very large opportunity for the company. And, it has been a very long process. It has been a gestational, business opportunity. But now that, we are basically beginning to cross the line in terms of regulatory approvals, I think people are beginning to understand the magnitude of the opportunity. Absolutely. Because as you can see, there are very few players globally in the biosimilars arena. And Biocon, Mylan are, of course, right up there in the forefront.
Ms. Mazumdar, can you talk to us about the collaboration with Sandoz that happened recently, how it's beneficial for Biocon and it's going to be a booster shot for the company? Can you tell us a bit about that?
So the Sandoz collaboration is really for the next wave of biosimilars, and that is going to take at least 5 to 6 years before we can enter the market or address the market opportunity. I think this is a very good deal because it is an equal sharing of costs and profits, and I think both companies now are, well-recognized players in biosimilars.
Could you also give us an idea of what's on the radar for Syngene? It's been a significant wealth creator for all the shareholders over the years. What's the way forward for that?
Syngene just recently announced a large collaboration with GSK, whom they have now brought on as another marquee client, following PMS, Amgen, and a few others. So I think Syngene is on the right track. I think Syngene is focusing on very advanced new offerings in various aspects of drug discovery and drug development, especially in the biologics area. They also see themselves as a CMO in the very near future. And I think informatics and data science is also becoming a very, very important area for Syngene as a service offering. So, in all, I think very, very good prospects for Syngene. And as you can see, both as at a revenue and at a profit level, Syngene continues to do very well.